no sign of him anywhere.
Maybe we read his telegram wrong.
Arriving Celestial Docks Saturday morning. Love, Uncle Arthur.
You forgot. Love, Uncle Arthur. World traveler and adventurer.
And how could any of us forget that part?
Ahoy, mateys!
Uncle Arthur?
Shh! Down here.
Uncle Arthur! Uncle Arthur!
If they spot me, it's all over. They don't know that I've escaped their scurvy ship.
Who did you escape from, Uncle Arthur?
Captain Blackjack McGonagall and the scurviest crew of sea dogs you ever want to lay eyes on.
Oh, wow, neat! Oh, cool, neat!
He doesn't waste a second.
Welcome home, Arthur.
Nice to see you, sis. I wish I could stay longer, but there's still a piece of the world out there I haven't seen yet.
You mean there are people out there who haven't heard your tall tales yet?
Believe it or not, Babar. Now come on, kids. Let's make a break for it.
It's always exciting having Arthur back in town.
Exciting is an understatement, Celeste.
Where have you been this time?
What did you see?
Bring any presents?
Patience, children.
So there I was, on my hands and knees looking for the lost jewel of Amenda, while the red-hot molten lava washed down at me.
And then you looked under the banana leaf, right, Uncle Arthur?
Right. And there, under the banana leaf, what do you think I found?
The lost jewel of Amenda!
Say, have I told you this story before?
Lots of times.
But it gets more elaborate every time.
Tell us about the pirates, Uncle Arthur.
You mean Blackjack McGonagall and his motley crew?
Yeah!
Why are they after you, Uncle Arthur?
They think I know where the treasure of Donde Este is hidden.
Aren't you scared?
Scared? Ha! It would take more than that bunch to keep your old Uncle Arthur awake nights. It all started the night we set sail on the midnight tide, with a cold moon staring down from a cloud-racked sky.
Ooh.
Isabel, I'm not frightening you, am I, little matey?
I'm just cold. Don't stop, Uncle Arthur.
Weeks later, we dropped anchor in Zanzibar, where a tribal chief gave me this.
Ooh.
Then, the gentle trade winds pushed us on to Madagascar, where I met an ancient magician. He gave me this. He said it was for you, Flora, and only you.
He knew my name?
That's right. Then we sailed for the mysterious Orient. I climbed the highest mountain in the Himalayas. On the top, I met an old wise man who gave me this. Then, at the headwaters of the River of Doom, a beautiful princess saved me from a raft of evil crocodiles. She gave me this and said,
That's it for tonight, children.
But Dad, Uncle Arthur hasn't finished his story.
Come on now. It's already way past your bedtime.
we were just getting to the good part.
Your father's right, children. Uncle Arthur's going to be with us for a few days. He'll have lots of time to finish his story.
Listen to your folks, gang. It's time to batten down the hatches and sling your hammocks. I'll tell you the rest tomorrow. Now scoot.
Night, Uncle Arthur. See you tomorrow. How did that magician know my name? That's spooky.
And the pirates. What if they come looking for Uncle Arthur? I think you ought to double lock the doors tonight, Dad.
Yes, Alexander, I most certainly will.
Sweet dreams, Isabel.
Ten bizarre. Ooh.
Then the pirate pulled out his cutlass, raised it high over his head, and said,
Pirates!
Isn't it past your bedtime, too, Arthur?
They wanted to know how it ended.
The pirates are everywhere. Did you lock the doors?
Well, no,
You
but
can't even hear them coming. They're so sneaky.
I don't think anyone...
Dad! We should hide our valuables.
Arthur?
Good night.
Can we sleep in your room?
Please. What a thrilling way to spend the morning, buying groceries. We never get to have adventures like Uncle Arthur.
What's next on the list, Flora?
We need 2 bunches of onions.
Onions. That could be risky.
What?
Why?
What is it?
Because that greengrocer's a spy.
He doesn't look like a spy.
That's the best kind. Okay, kids, stick close and keep your ears open. 2 bunches of onions, please.
We've got a special today, sir. 3 for the price of 2.
Did you hear that? 3 for the price of 2. All right, I'll take 3. And remember, loose lips sink ships.
Right, sir. Gotcha. Loose lips sink ships.
Special today. That's code for top secret. 3 for the price of 2 means we're being watched. What's next on the shopping list, Flora?
1 dozen croissants.
Perfect. The baker is another secret agent. Maybe he can tell us more.
Okay. He's got the croissants. The agent's giving him the change. He's coming back.
I made it, Uncle Arthur. Did you give him the code word? Yup. I said, do you have any cinnamon buns? And he said, no, but I've got some fresh cheese sticks. What's that mean, Uncle Arthur?
Let me think.
Look, cheese. That's the next thing on the shopping list.
I think we're onto something here.
All right, let's go.
And a wedge of brie, please. Brie. Got me?
Polly, want a cracker? Say it. Say something.
It's them. Uncle Arthur. The pirates.
Quick! The back way!
Hello, me hearty. Would you be having any cheddar?
Do you think they saw us?
I don't know, but we better run for it. Quick! Hurry!
Hey, you!
Uh-oh.
Come back here!
Run! They're coming!
I don't see him.
Well, they couldn't have gone far.
We'll find him, Captain.
We can't spend all afternoon chasing down landlubbers who forget their cheese.
What?
Hurry! It's not holding!
What on earth is going on?
Oh, Father, thank goodness it's you.
We thought you were the pirates! Blackjack was after us!
And they almost caught us, but we climbed the fence and got away.
Dear me. Sounds like you got away by the skin of your tusks. You can tell me all about it upstairs. Bath time.
Wait till you hear, Mother! No, I'll tell her!
No, me.
I'm afraid Arthur's stories have the children imagining things.
This does seem to be getting a little out of hand. I'll have a word with Arthur.
I didn't think they'd take it quite so seriously, Babar. We were having so much fun.
I know, Arthur. It's wonderful that the children use their imaginations. But you've got them seeing pirates in the pantry and secret agents behind every bush.
Excuse me, Your Highness. The children have barricaded themselves in the bathroom.
All right, no more pirate stories. At least this visit.
How did it go with Arthur last night, Babar?
Fine. He promised that that's the last we'd hear about pirates. At least on this visit.
Mom! Dad! Come quick!
What's happening?
What is it? What's wrong?
Look! They must have broken in and torn the room apart.
They were looking for the treasure map. And when they couldn't find it,
They took Uncle Arthur!
Who?
pirates, Mummy.
There's no need to worry, children. Nobody searched Uncle Arthur's room. It's always that messy.
He probably just went out for a walk. He's sure to be back soon.
Of course, you know Uncle Arthur. He never misses a meal.
But the pirates have him, Dad! We'll never see him again if we don't rescue him!
But Alexander,
We really saw them, Father, in the market.
Flora,
Oh, but the spies know where he is. We can tell you the code words.
children, I'm sure Uncle Arthur's perfectly safe.
But unless we prove he's not in the hands of a band of pirates, they're going to worry Babar.
We have to find him.
Please!
All right. But when we find him, I'm going to have a little talk with that brother of yours. He doesn't look anything like a spy.
Go ahead, Father. Give him the secret code.
No codes. If this gentleman knows Uncle Arthur, then I'll simply ask if he's seen him. Pardon me?
Ah, Your Majesty, what an honor. How may I serve you today? A peck of persimmons, perhaps?
No, thank you. Actually, I'm looking for a friend. Perhaps you saw him. Arthur. He wears a sailor's suit?
Ah, yes, I remember. Loose lips sink ships. Yes, that's it, isn't it? Lovely radishes, fresh from the country today, sire. Because you know what they say. 2 seeds for the furrow, and 1 for the sparrow. How's that, Your Majesty?
What did he say?
Well, he said something about lips and ships and seeds and sparrows.
He's talking in code. I bet he's trying to tell us Uncle Arthur's in danger.
No, that's impossible. At least I think it's impossible.
Come on, Dad. Let's see if the baker knows anything. I hope Dad got the code words right. What happened, Father?
Well, I asked him if he had any cinnamon buns. He gave me 2 dozen. Then he asked if I'd like some cheese sticks. Didn't you visit the cheese shop when you were here with Uncle Arthur yesterday?
That's right. The cheese shop. Let's go.
The cheese man has to know where Uncle Arthur is. He's our last chance. But be careful, Dad. This is where the pirates almost cornered us yesterday.
Shh. Get down.
I've decided to give Arthur one last chance. Come on.
Quick thinking, Dad. What are we gonna do, Father?
We're going to let those pirates show us where they've got Uncle Arthur. Come on, and stay close.
Right behind you, Dad.
Of course, their ship. Now you 3 stay here. I'll go aboard and see what I can find out.
Aw.
What if the pirates are talking in code?
Yeah, Dad doesn't understand that stuff like we do. You're right. Let's go.
Aye, I'll shiver his timbers if he can't get him to talk.
Father, over here.
Time's running out. We'll have one more little chat with our friend Arthur.
What are you 3 doing here?
It's the treasure. You want Uncle Arthur to tell them where it's hidden.
And they said his time was running out.
All right. If Uncle Arthur is going to get out of this, it's up to us. Alexander, I want you to go for help.
Aw, Dad. How come I'm the one that always has to go for help? I want to stay and fight the pirates.
There'll be no fighting if my idea works. But we may need reinforcements.
Aye, Captain.
That's the spirit. Let's move. All right, follow me and stay close.
Master Alexander, please slow down. You what? You're where? His Majesty? Alone? Tom and Flora? They're going to what?
Commodore, why, whatever is the matter?
This is terrible!
Terrible?
Horrendous!
Horrendous?
Call out the guards!
The guards!
Sound the alarm!
The alarm! We must inform Queen Celeste!
Stay here until I find Uncle Arthur.
It's no use. We can't make him talk. We sail on the evening tide. If he hasn't talked by then, we'll send him to Davy Jones' locker.
No, please! You can't do that!
It's worse than I thought. They're going to make Arthur walk the plank.
I thought I heard something. Better take a look around. Aha! There be the swarthy brigand.
Babar?
Right on, Arthur, we're getting out of here!
What?
Whoa!
Wow! Good work, Father!
Pom, Flora, what are you doing here?
Helping Father save you from them.
Charge!
Take that, bilge rats! Ha ha ha
Babar, stop! You don't understand!
ha! Right you are, Arthur. We should get away from this pack of sea dogs while the getting's good. Tom, Flora, head for the shore, me hearties.
Take me, Buckle.
Uh-oh, too late. Don't worry, Arthur. You'll never take us alive, you scurvy knaves! Stand warned! You're no match for Captain Babar. Aha! The cavalry! And not a moment too soon.
Your Majesty, is everything all right?
Your Majesty?
This scurvy rascal is the king? Arr!
Thank goodness you're all safe.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
Arthur, you should know. These pirates kidnapped you, and we're going to make you walk the plank if you didn't tell them where the treasure was.
Who, them? Babar, may I introduce you to my friend, Captain Jack McGonagall?
You mean they're not pirates?
No. Well, I sort of exaggerated a little.
But they sure look like pirates.
And they even talk like pirates.
Well, actually, we don't really talk that way. I guess after listening to so many of your Uncle Arthur's pirate stories, we sort of let our imaginations run wild. But I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah, I guess we do.
We most certainly do.
And this is Polly. He's the one we've been trying to make talk.
The parrot?
Yes. You see, when I book passage with a good captain here, well, I promised I'd teach Polly to talk.
I've had him for 12 years and not a syllable.
But that's no reason to send him to Davy Jones' locker.
Relax, Babar. That's the name of a pet store in Jack's hometown.
No match for Captain Babar. Did you hear that? Polly talked. Captain Babar.
See? I told you I could do it.
Great, Arthur. Now, would you get him to stop? This is embarrassing enough. And then they came at us. Just Arthur and I against the four of them. Oh, that ratty Bill was a nasty customer, with even a nastier grin.
Ooh.
Kids, don't you think it's time for bed?
And so there we were. 4? Did I say 4? There were 4 in front and another 20 behind.
It's gonna be a long night.
They thought they had us outnumbered, but they had never come up against Uncle Arthur and Buccaneer Babar.
Oh, wow, neato! So what happened next?
Patience, children.